Hey guys, so this is a Q&A video. I'm sorry it took me so long to make it. Actually, on one occasion, I did make it, but it failed to upload to YouTube, and I'm glad I was lazy that day and didn't want to try again because I got more questions later on. So, I might have to split this into two parts, but we'll see. So, Doped Panda, we're going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to read your name, and I'm going to read the question. Okay, this is actually my third attempt trying this. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways. So Dope Panda asks, are you disappointed that Metallica does not play Ride the Lightning live very often? Yes and no. Yes, because it's one of my favorites. It is my favorite song, actually, by Metallica, and it's also my favorite album. It's the album that got me into Metallica, and it made me love them forever. And no, because I'm afraid it's not the whole band, and I have nothing against Lars. I'm just afraid he's gonna fuck it up with his drums. Even though in 2009 he did use double bass and it sounded fucking amazing. So yes and no, but mainly yes, because that's one of my favorite songs. So Sound Film Collab asked me 3 questions, so we'll go all 3 of those. Your first question is, when did you start liking Metallica? I started liking Metallica around the time of, like, the end of 6th grade, early 7th grade, like in that summer, kind of, because my uncle showed me Ride the Lightning, and it was the first album that I heard and I knew was a Metallica record. Before that, I knew the Black Album and I knew the songs because my mom had the Black Album on CD and she loves that album. I think that's her favorite Metallica album. She used to play it all the time. So I knew the Black Album. I just didn't know it was a Metallica album and Metallica sang those songs. This, however, when he showed me Ride the Lightning, I knew it was Metallica and I knew it was a Metallica record. So that really got me into Metallica, Ride the Lightning. So it was around the summer of 7th, like leaving 6th grade, entering middle school, so it was in that summer. Your next question is, what's your favorite death metal album / band? That's a hard question, but I have to go, my favorite death metal band is Death. Wearing my Scream Bloody Gore shirt. Awesome. And my favorite death metal album, I would have to say, it's a mix between Seven Churches and Scream Bloody Gore, because I think more Scream Bloody Gore because Possessed was really the first death metal band in my opinion, though some people consider them thrash. I guess I would consider them thrash, but not really, because they were the first to, like, I guess they introduced that. I mean, yeah, Creator was doing guttural vocals and so was Sodom, but I think Possessed took it to that death metal level, introduced it to that low kind of thing, even though he kind of screamed most of the time. Kind of screeched it, mainly, but I think they were the first, like, death metal band, because they were the first to introduce kind of the Satanism thing into metal with their big upside down crosses, and plus they had a song called Death Metal, which was the most evil thing I've ever heard when I first heard Possessed. That was before I found out about Venom and all that black metal shit, so I thought Possessed was like the most evil thing on the planet. Excuse Municipal Waste being really loud. But that's the only way you're supposed to play Municipal Waste. You're supposed to play them loud. I might go see the Metal Alliance tour with them, Anthrax, Holy Grail, High on Fire, and Exodus. Hopefully I will get to see that if it's not 18 and over. If it's 18 and over, I'm fucked because I'm only 17. So my favorite death metal album, I'd have to go Scream Bloody Gore, basically because that kind of invented that kind of, like, Possessed tried to execute the sound of death metal, but Death kind of took it to that next level and kind of showed them how to do it. It was heavy, it was everything death metal should be. So my favorite band is Death. My favorite death metal album is Scream Bloody Gore, even though my favorite death album, the band Death, is Leprosy. And your last question is, do you still smoke cigarettes? I just recently quit, mainly because I have a girlfriend now, and I don't want smell like smoke around her, and I don't want to kiss her with smoke on my breath. Also, she doesn't like it when I smoke. It's not that I'm whipped, so you guys can all fuck off. No, it's because I don't really want to smell. I don't want to smell around her, and I don't want to be that, like, I don't really want to kiss her with smoke on my breath. Also, another small reason, she's the main reason why I stopped smoking, but my other small reason is because I don't want to damage my vocal cords and risk fucking up my vocal cords so I can't sing anymore or hit high notes anymore. So that's another reason why. So do I still smoke cigarettes? No, I just recently quit. Okay, Thrash or Die, or no, not Thrash or Die. That's a badass band though. I love them. You should check them out. Thrash Till We Die asks, what do you consider a poser? A poser to me, and I'm gonna kind of hold on a sec. I'm checking for a song. Hold on a minute. Testament. Alright. What do I consider a poser? A poser to me, and I'm not really going to go into great detail because I don't want to start anything. A poser to me can be in all walks of life, not just metal. It's someone who poses to be something they are not. Hence the word poser. So that's what a poser is to me. Darkness of a Lamp asks, who's better, Candlemass, Mayhem, or Death? Why? Why do you ask me this? You're going three different subgenres: doom metal, black metal, and death metal, which makes it even more complicated. I have to say Mayhem. Mayhem being the only Norwegian black metal band I like, because I don't really listen to black metal because I don't really care for it. I think Mayhem is heavier than Death and Candlemass, so I have to go with Mayhem. Sorry about that. Metal Cover 62 asks, who would you consider to be your idol in metal? You can agree with me or disagree with me. You can hate me or love me. You kind of, some of you probably have seen this coming already. My idol in metal, I have 4 different ones, but my main one is James Hetfield. Mainly because he has a big heart. He loves everyone. You know, yeah, he used to be all fuck you, whatever. We don't give a fuck. He is still that way in a sense in the music that he plays, the music that he does. He's not afraid to do anything musically, which I love and respect. He also has a big heart. He's really nice. He's really down to earth. He's really awesome. Another thing about him that I love is his stage presence. He knows how to work the crowd. He's awesome. He's an awesome frontman for Metallica. I couldn't think of a better frontman for Metallica. So yeah. I'm gonna answer one more, and then I'm gonna end the video and do a part and split it off into part 2. So I don't know how to say your name, but so forgive me if I pronounce it wrong. Sikona asks, what's your favorite horror movies? I'm pretty much into all horror. My main ones though are The Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, of course, classics. I love all the old classic ones like Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula and Frankenstein, The Blob, of course. I love you know, some of the new stuff that's coming out. Not really. I do want to go see the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. That looks fucking awesome. Gory as shit, dude. It looks awesome. So I'm gonna end it right here with Metallica playing Broken Beat and Scarred to play me out. Thank you, Metallica. I'm gonna split it off into 2 parts. So I'll see you guys in part 2.